Games on 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 games. There are a lot of games this week. A lot. Which means there is a lot going on. So here's some of the things and people that I'm thinking about. No! What we are thinking about. Not now. I got this. First up, Cesc Fabregas. The former Arsenal legend, now Chelsea midfielder, had not started a game under new manager Antonio Conte until their fixture against Leicester City in the EFL Cup last night. What in the holy is the EFL Cup? Is that the Carling Cup? Is that the FA Cup? Is that the Capital One Cup? Oh no, I got it. It's the Coca-Cola presented by Budweiser and hosted by Verizon because we're trying to fleece more money out of our fans' cup. Relax, it was the Capital One Cup, but they dropped out as a sponsor. Now it's an unsponsored competition where all 92 teams in the top 4 divisions in England are involved, and Manchester City's the reigning champion, and yawn! It sounds like the FA Cup to me, so why would they have 2 of the same cups? It doesn't make any goddamn sense. Don't these players play enough games? Anyway, back to Cesc Fabregas. He started against Leicester City and he scored 2 goals in extra time to help Chelsea come back from a 2-goal deficit and beat the defending league champions in their own home 4-2. So here are my 2 things about him. 1. In an era where many players would quit or whine about the situation that Fabregas found himself in and then just demand to get out of the club and never have any part of it at all, which is actually something that Yaya Toure might do. Yo, how dare you say that about such a consummate professional like my Yaya? He's not like that, you know? He puts his head down and he fights. Unless, of course, the club forgets about his birthday, or if a new manager comes in, or if he's not included in the Champions League roster, or if he's not the star of the team where everything's built around him so he has to do less running, you know? Otherwise, he keeps his mouth shut and he keeps fighting. Get this idiots out of here. No bullshit middleman agents trying to take all the attention allowed. Then I better not see Mino Raiola or Jorge Mendes on this channel. But back to Fabregas, I really admired the class and respect that he showed his club and his manager and his team during what must have been a very difficult time for him personally, because it takes a big person to handle adversity in that way, and I was very happy that he got rewarded for that patience and perseverance with 2 goals and a man of the match performance. So if you guys ever find yourself in a similar situation, this is how it's done. You keep your mouth shut, you keep working hard, you keep staying positive, and you never stop believing in what you're capable of. 2. Will Antonio Conte start Fabregas this weekend against Arsenal, his old club at the Emirates? Based on the reaction of his teammates, it's clear that Cesc means something to all of them. They'd seen him struggle, they'd seen him persevere, and then when the ball hit the back of the net, they were all really happy for him. It's always cool to see when that goes down. So I would start him over to Nemanja Matic and have him right off the shoulder of N'Golo Kante, who's gonna be protecting the back 4, and then Oscar a little bit higher, and then you have a nice little triangle between those 3 guys and see what happens. Next up, Neymar. During Barcelona's 5-1 win over Leganes, the incredibly talented Brazilian did some showboating with the ball when Barca was up 4-0, which led to some heavy criticism from former Barcelona midfielder and Danish international Michael Laudrup, who thought it was very disrespectful. You know what is disrespectful, Michael Laudrup? You played for Real Madrid after you played for Barcelona, so shut the up. He's got a point there, so here are my 2 things. 1. For the first 60 minutes of this game, Neymar was getting kicked relentlessly by Leganes' players, so when the opportunity came for him to showcase his superiority and his team's superiority, he took it. Because why wouldn't he at that point? I mean, he was frustrated by getting kicked, they finally had a lead, and he's a real human being with real human emotions, and I'm glad that he's not a robot, so whatever. 2. Yo, Leganes! Bring it in here for the real thing, because I got something to say. If you have a problem with the showboating, then just win the game instead of complaining about it after you got your asses kicked. And finally, Manchester United. No, stop! I need a day off from Jose Mourinho, and Wayne can't do it anymore, Rooney, and Paul overpaid Pogba. But no! Just swallow the rest of your words and send us to the close. But just do it! Okay. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Hit like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Later.